It's on the comeback trail, and using South Korea as that pinpoint is one of our greatest middle distance runners, Craig Mottram. And Tony Jones caught up with him recently and asked him, at 32, how's the body feeling?
I think mentally and physically the body and mind is pretty good. I mean, I've missed a couple of years since Beijing with some injuries and whatnot, so I think going forward over the next 12 months my body's in a pretty good position.
I mean, your body tells you, doesn't it?
Your
body tells you how you're travelling.
I think so, and you learn as you get older to listen to your body. I mean, you were saying before that you ran down a hill last week and did your calf, and it's probably a sign that you may be getting a little bit too old, but for me my body's in pretty good nick. I'm over all my little setbacks and we can go forward and build up now to London.
All right, so let's talk about the build up to London, because by anyone's standards it's been a pretty handy build up so far, hasn't it?
Yeah, this year's been pretty good. You know, had some really good results in Europe. We've got the World Championships coming up in the near future, so that'll be the next step in the right direction. But for me it's all about making the most of the opportunities as they come right here and now, and every time I line up doing the best that I can, and obviously the Olympics are in the back of your mind, but that's still 10, 11 months away and it's something I can't control at this point in time. So what I can control is the training I do today and the racing that I'm doing in the coming weeks, and that's what I'm focusing on.
Okay, you've experienced a podium finish before at the World Championships. Your expectations heading into this one?
If I make the final, it'll be a fantastic result. Everything from here this season is a bonus for me. For me, it's another race, or hopefully two, in the next couple of weeks that will put me in a better position going forward to London. For me, the 5K's been my pet event for the last 9 or 10 years, and I think I've got one more Olympics where I can do better than I have done before.
Okay, so your 4th Olympics, 32 years of age. Remains to be seen if you'd make it to Rio.
That's
36.
Right. I'll be 36, yeah.
Is this it for you? Is this your opportunity?
In the 5K, I think it probably is one of my last opportunities at an Olympics, obviously, because there's 4 years between them. You mentioned Rio. If I do push to Rio, it'd probably be in a different event, most certainly the 10 or the marathon. I've never shied away from the fact that I want to run a marathon. After London, I'll certainly line up in one of the major city marathons somewhere and see how I go. It's one of those events that you don't know if you're any good at it until you get to 30K.
Now, what about your training now? I mean, you've ramped it up, obviously.
Yeah, I've had 8, 9 months this year of really good training. No setbacks, no niggles, which has been fantastic. I'm probably running 140 to 160 kilometres a week, which is great. And I've been consistent, which has been the most important thing.
When you're going on those long runs, now I know you train with other people, but when you have those moments when you're alone, what do you think about? What motivates you?
Or the Olympics, obviously, and the upcoming races. But I actually really enjoy the feeling of going for a run. I run in Wattle Park, where we are now, you know, every day, and you don't get better surroundings than this.
It's a great advertisement, really, isn't it, for kids?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, look, I try to encourage running and track and field as much as I can, and at the moment I'm an ambassador for the Adidas Schools Fun Run, which is basically a program that's going through schools in Australia and New Zealand at the moment, which is encouraging kids to do a fun run or the like instead of doing your chocolate drives or your lolly drives, where in this example the kids are encouraged to go for a run to raise money for their schools, and the schools can use that money to develop whatever aspect of the school they feel needs improvement.
And just one final one back on the games. It would appear in the lead-up that both track and field are going great guns.
Yeah, we're firing at the moment. Yeah, we've got a lot of depth. I won't mention myself because I'm going to take the pressure off myself. That's my aim for the next 12 months, is to just go in there and enjoy it, 4th Olympics, and see how we go. But Australian track and field at the moment is probably as strong, if not stronger, than it's been for 10 or 15 years.
Mel, he's 32. Have we seen the best of him, or can he put the next 11 months together?
I truly believe he will put the next 11 months together, because the thing is, when you have been out of the sport and you've been injured, you get a new passion for it and you can see it there. You can see it. So it's going to look interesting for London.